Hey folks, it's Rob, and this is Sorcerer King, which is by Stardock. Yeah, those people. It's supposed to be a 4X kind of fantasy game with an RPG element. We'll see, everything's got an RPG element nowadays. Let's turn the music down a bit. Actually seems to respond to my instructions this time, that's nice. There was a cutscene that I've just kicked out of, which I haven't actually watched. Who knows if it was useful or not. Yeah, I want to see a grid, because it's a kind of grid game. Desktop resolution, that's fine. UI scale, auto, we can turn it up a bit. Dynamic shadows for units and tiles, off. Units only, units and tiles. Okay. Speaker configuration, plenty of options as you can see. Auto station new units, no, I'll station my units. Auto select next unit, that's fine. Auto save, yes. Auto resolve flawless battles. Turns into auto save. Okay, this is all fine, but let's get to, oh, and there's advanced options. We can skip the intro cutscene. We can use mods, unit movement within tile, follow selected unit. This is huge. Okay. Manual camera, pan, screen. Well, nice to have lots and lots and lots of options. Max texture atlas size. Amount of world props. Screenshot format. It'll take screenshots for you. Fine. And I gotta restart? What? No. Okay, we'll just put the AA back where it was. Okay? I don't wanna... Yes, I know. So we got campaign and new game and meta realm. Let's try meta realm. Okay, that's launched my browser. Oh, and I got a score page on there. Okay. I don't know how if that came through in the video or not, so we'll just kind of put that aside for now. Let's just try... Actually, shall we try the campaign? I imagine the tutorial's probably hiding in the campaign. So the Sorcerer King has already conquered the world. Now you sense he is seeking more. Your sensitivity to magic is giving you insight to his next move. The Sorcerer King is now building up the necessary power to cast the spell of making. When cast, the spell will convert all life in the world into elemental magic that will fuel the Sorcerer King's quest for godhood. The time until this doom can be sensed by you. You must gather allies and send a strike force to his distant fortress and defeat him before it's too late. Cool. So, let's try to go with normal. So I'm choosing my character, I guess. We have the Wizard, Commander, Tyrant, Guardian, Priestess, and Tinkerer. So let's see what these do. We got Wizard. Gaylor, a powerful channeler, one of the greatest the world has ever seen. He wields a variety of offensive and defensive spells and can hypnotize enemy units, instantly changing the course of battle. He's got spell books, he's got starting party. The Commander, Martin, a great general, trained from birth in all aspects of martial life. He is able to amass great armies and lead them over vast distances in little time. His cities are built with one priority, to train the world's most powerful army. And he has the Chant of Vitality. Enchanted call that invigorates the target army, replenishing their moves. He's got less spell books than the Wizard, as you might expect. And he's got his own little party. Okay. The Tyrant. Krognar, the Tyrant, yes. A cruel and callous leader who will stop at nothing to overthrow the Sorcerer King. Equally unforgiving with his own subjects, the Tyrant draws strength from the Doomsday Timer, gaining magic, production, and military might as the world slips into darkness. So, target-friendly city gets plus 50% production boost with his ability. And he's got a mix-up of spells. Okay. Guardian. Kayla. A talented mage with a strange and unique connection to the world itself. The powerful earth magic she wields can shape the land, expand her borders, or protect her enemies. She has an earthly familiar. Can summon earthly guardians onto the map. And again, her spell books are mixed up, and she has her own little party, including looks like a spider named Bill. Is that a bear? Yes, bear named Ben. Not gentle in that case, I'm thinking. The priestess, Ashlira, a legendary healer and scholar with a connection to the divine. Her prayers call down the power of the gods, spells of unequaled healing or destructive power. Okay, and then the Tinkerer, Drolg. What a fine name Drolg is. What shall we name our kids? How about Drolg? Yeah, okay, Drolg. Master craftsman who spent much of his life... I mean, you don't run out of Drolg license plates at Disney World, okay? Master craftsman who spent much of his life studying the forge of the Overlord. He now wields it with great skill, benefiting all his soldiers and servants of the realm. So he has transmutation as an ability. Unlocks strategic spell for summoning a random item. So there's items. And then he has an Arctic Wolf and an Arctic Wolf Cub and Drogon the Dwarf himself. Right. I don't know. It seems really complex. I wish I totally imagine it is. Let's... Oh, you can customize? Oh, so you can, like, make up your own guy. Alright. So, if you want different ability, you can select a different ability. If you want different starting units, you can change the grouping. Okay. And if you want different spell books, you can change that too. Interesting. Okay. I don't know. I'm just gonna choose the I don't know. Yeah, we'll just choose the wizard. We'll get started. Okay. Just for the record, I'm gonna suck ass at this point. I've never played this game. I really don't have a clue at all as what I'm doing. This is not an example of prime gameplay.
200 years ago, King Relius and the combined armies of the kingdom defeated Sorcerer, the fallen enchantress. Peace was at hand, but it would not last. A new threat arose in the east, one that would soon swallow the civilized world. The Sorcerer King and his minions seek to destroy the shards of magic, consuming their power. With it, he will become an immortal, extinguishing all other life on this world. It is up to you, Sovereign of Altar, heir to Relius, wielder of the Forge of the Overlord, to stop the Sorcerer King before it's too late.
So I'm guessing that's who I'm playing against. Gaelor's Rise. You are Gaelor, leader of Athica. You have led your realm since the death of your parents, the great Reles and Magista. As civilization faltered around you, you sensed conflict with the tyrant Sorcerer King would be inevitable. Working in secret, you have taken steps to prepare for the coming war. I have dedicated my effort to exploration and intelligence gathering. I have dedicated my efforts to raising an army. I have dedicated my efforts to building a strong city. Let's have a strong city. Knowing you would need a strong platform from which to base your struggle against the Sorcerer King, you institute a realm-wide reforms to improve Athica. Deciding not to openly build something that would attract attention, you instead dedicate your efforts towards training and preparation. I trained an administrator to manage my city better. I trained pioneers to claim new lands. I trained a logistician to manage larger armories. No, I remembered I did something else instead. No, wait a bit. No, totally didn't do it. Let's take a pioneers. Okay. Knowing you would need to expand rapidly once the rebellion began, you equipped a group of your bravest volunteers with equipment they would need to travel into the Forbidden Wilderness and claim it for your realm. Just don't go too far, guys. And now is time to cast off the Sorcerer's King's sinister rule has come. You must expand your realm, protect the shards of magic, and explore the world. You may find it useful to seek out allies to assist you in your fight, though be wary. They will have designs of their own. Eventually, you'll have to confront the Sorcerer King himself and halt his evil plans once and for all. Okay, so we have +1 courage. Path you choose leads to new quest choices and interactions. And we have the pioneers. Okay. And I can rename this if I want. And it was Athica before. But hey, this is my game and my stuff. So we're going to call it Robopolis. There we go, Robopolis. Quest begins. There is a peace now, but it won't last. The shards of magic must be saved. Left click to select your army, then right click a nearby tile to explore the surrounding land. Okay. Yeah, we're going to want to continue seeing help notifications. Yeah. Okay. So, army. Those are champions. Champions are your most powerful units. They gain new abilities as they level up from combat, can equip special weapons, and can't be permanently lost. New champions are gained by completing rare quests, unlocking special sovereign skills, or by allying with other factions. Okay. And these guys? A looter's army. Okay. So this is the shard we're protecting. A humble inn. That's a treasure chest. So if I send these guys to the treasure chest... we got a clouded topaz. Attacking units take -1 initiative for 3 turns. Okay. And then let's check out that inn. You stumble into an inn on a dark and stormy night. Really? Inside, the landlord rushes up to you, his face pale. There's been a murder, he breathlessly reports. Okay, so it should be more like, there's been a murder! Okay. I'm going to solve that murder. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to find a safer inn. That's what I'm going to do. Right, let's solve that murder. Landlord takes you to the murdered man's room. The man is, as promised, dead, with a large knife sticking out of his back, so prominently dead. Also, in the room are 3 other people in the inn, a maid, a retired colonel, and a nervous traveling knife salesman. We will question the subject. You shrewdly ask them who murdered this man. All agree it was probably the nervous traveling knife salesman. I get the worst blackout sometimes, he confirms, and then wake up covered in blood. He adds, covered in blood. Oh, okay. Let us accuse the traveling knife salesman, who himself admits that it's probably him and who is covered in blood. You point at the man who obviously did it, and he allows himself to be led away by the authorities. However, as he's being led out, he turns to you and said, if you can get me out of this, I can get you a screaming good deal on some knives. Lock him up and take his knives away anyway? That's the thing. Most of the knives are horrifically cheap and worthless, but several of them look stab-worthy. You take them along with some other items of interest. So we're -4 on the Doomsday counter. That's nice. Where's the Doom... oh, that's this thing. Okay. +1 wisdom. Minor healing potion. A candle cloak scroll. Wreathes all your units in flames, doing 3 to fire damage to anyone who attacks them. Can be sold for 2 mana. Throwing knives. Allows the unit to throw knives at enemies within a range of 4. Can be sold for 1 mana. And a glass flagon. It's a crafty ingredient. Okay. Yeah, it heals 10 hit points, as you might expect. Okay. So that's that. Let's go this way. And our inn. And our treasure chest. Well, I am drawn by loot. That's the end of my turn, I guess. Okay. Every 10 turns, the Sorcerer King's progress towards casting the spell of making is reflected by an increase in the Doomsday counter at the top of the screen. If the spell is cast, all is lost. Alright. So, I have 4... no, I have Pioneers as my garrison. Tandis the Warrior's army is what I've been moving around. And there's my city, Robopolis. Okay. I can research a spell. This is probably complicated. Or a Vitality, a city enchantment that boosts the HP of units trained in the city by 3. Heal, heals target unit by 10. Blinding Flash, Contagion. I guess healing would be a good choice. You know, be able to heal my units. Oh. Your spellbook is used to cast strategic spells from the main screen and tactical spells during combat. You can spend mana to cast spells that enchant your cities and units, decimate your enemies, and even alter the world itself. Well, thank you. We're going to choose heal. Okay. Idle cities. So, Rabopolis is idle. From each city, you can train units and build city improvements. Mouse over your city's resources to see how food, production, essence, and thralls affect it. Okay. So this is all very civilization here so far. You got food, you have hammers for production, and you have essence, which is the number of enchantments that can be placed upon the city. Over here we have our pioneer garrison unit, and we can build new units or train units. Yeah, so we can build buildings, I'm guessing. Yeah. We can produce magic by just like turning our productivity into magic. Okay. Work camp provides +2 production per city level. Reliquary unlocks the enchanter, a magical unit that really requires crystal. Garden increases food by 1 per city level. Leads to other buildings. And the barracks converts food into logistics and unlocks pikemen to be trained here. So you get improved logistics and decreased food supply. I don't want to decrease the food supply on my level 1 city. I kind of want it to grow. So let's build a garden. And if I want to train something, we have pioneers, scouts, and soldiers. And they require logistics. Okay. And I can spend 40 of something to summon the garden. I have 100. Using mana. Okay, so I have that currency as well, basically, to deal with. I have 101 mana, I have 4 logistics, no crystal, no metal, and no mounts. Alright. The turn button. Turn button in the lower right of the screen will prompt you to move idle units, set production on your cities, and research new spells and make other important decisions. Once these actions are complete, press turn to end your turn and advance the game. Well, that's all very useful. Idle units, what's idle? What are you doing? Can you equip anything? Yeah, we can equip you with stuff. Let's see here, what we got? So, right. Consumables, tactical consumables, crafting ingredients. We don't actually have any equipment. Tandis the warrior. And here's his details. So he's got like abilities. And then there are skills for when he levels. All units have strengths and weaknesses. View their stats and abilities here to understand the strategies that best suit them best. Use the equipment tab to customize a unit with new weapons, armor, and magical items. Thank you. Work that out. Right. Manage magic. Magic per turn 3. Because we have skill 1, mana 1, lore 1. Right. That's sovereign skill per turn 1. Next skill level requires 9 more skill points. This will take 9 turns. Lore per turn 1. Next spell level requires 32 more lore. This will take 32 turns. Researching heal. So, the sovereign thing. Right, so this is like my abilities. And resource harvesting, mentor, scholarship. So this is improves our research speed. I'm not working on anything currently, and I don't think I can select something. Okay. Perhaps after the 9 turns are up, we'll be able to do something that way. You can move there. Yep, okay. some flawless iron, and nectar. Worst bards ever. After a tiring day of fighting evil, you arrive at the inn. Upon entering the common room, you find a group of mediocre bards butchering a classic drinking song. A group of tough music enthusiasts begin pitching their crockery at them. Things are about to get ugly. These bards must pay for their crimes against rhythm, sigh loudly and demand the thugs leave the bards alone, or approach the bards and offer them a job more suitable to their skills at butchering things. Yeah, let's see if they'll be of any use. Welcome aboard, you say, congratulating them. You hurry them out to there before they can say no. So, we get compassion, and we have a troop of bards. Okay. Let's get back on the road. Hopefully we'll move faster on the road. And chest we find, a minor mana potion. Oh, hello, something over there. And over there. Okay. Minor mana potion, a flawless iron, and a cedarwood oil. Okay. Can I get to you? And how about you? You're a looter's army. Click the report button in the top left of the screen to view your active quests. The active quests at the start of the game guide you through the most common ways to build your strength and defeat the Sorcerer King. Okay, let's see the report button. World Report. View your progress towards victory and the status of active quests in the world. Use the Diplomacy tab to speak to other factions and gain them as allies in your fight against the Sorcerer King. Okay, we have our log and diplomacy, and we have active quests. Master quest, defeat the Sorcerer King. Claim a shard, build an outpost, liberate a monster lair, expand your empire, and break a champion's curse. When the Sorcerer King swept over his lands, he defeated the greatest champions that stood before him. By then turning them into horrific statues, he hoped to communicate a message to those who might think to oppose him. I will turn you into a rock, the message reads. Well, a bit on the nose, I think. As one of the last channelers alive, only you have the power to break the spell holding these great heroes. Find one of these statues and free the champion trapped within. Okay. So if I want to knock around the heads of these guys over here, looks like I can do that. And my rating is 20, theirs is 10. They have a looter, and a bandit archer, and a looter, and I have a troop of bards, Bailey, I think a wolf, Sir Kirsten, and Tandis the warrior. Predicted result is victory. Before battle, you can view the opposing army and a prediction of what the result will be if battle is auto-resolved. Choose battle to take full command of your forces and battle to overcome the odds. Okay. Well, I think I'd be remiss if I just auto-resolved it. Let's go and have a fight. Although I might really fuck things up. Sorry, folks, I got a bit of a cold. Tactical battles. During battles, each unit takes their turn in the order of the initiative list on the left end of the screen. Okay, so far so might and magic. Units with the higher initiative stat then takes turns more often. Okay, so they just kind of show up in the list more often. As Sovereign, you can cast a limited number of spells to turn tide of battle. Okay, so first up I have Tandis the Warrior. And Tandis the Warrior can move 4, so I can probably walk up to somebody and start smacking them around. But it seems like a thing to do. So, right click. No, okay, I can only... Aw, man! Alright. Pass. Let's send you up. Okay, they got a counterattack on that. You can reach, maybe? You got throwing knives. Everything seems to be range 1. I guess you don't have reach, even though you have these nice long spikes. You are bards. Okay. Go, bards, go! Alright. That's more like it. Hey, and you dodged. Cool. And then you got stabbed with an arrow. Hey, you dodged that one, though. Good on you. Let's move in behind. I like how you supported me there. Right. Let's send a wolf out to go and hunt down some archers. See, and I backed you up. It's alright. I could run up and batter one of these archers right now. So I'm going to do that. Eat blade. Okay. I do like beating up on Sir Kurthus, I think. Okay, my wolf's ready. So we'll move him over here and attack. Good stuff. You're ready to move. Alright. Combined attacks are quite strong. Yeah, so Sir Kristen took some damage, of course. I don't know if they heal between rounds. We looted a silver band, extra elemental resist, nectar, clouded ruby, and a birch scroll. Okay. So if I want to look at your equipment, let's do that. We now have silver band. No, it's not an item. Okay, it's just craftables. Alright. Let's, Can we reach the end? No. Well, we can nearly. Sorcerer King. I require your power! Greetings, heir of Relaz. As one of the last channelers alive in the world, you and I have much in common. As a token of our kinship, I offer you a gift. The only thing I ask in exchange is a tiny amount of your life force to power an important spell I'm working on. So, yeah, I'm just dripping with extra life force these days. Go on then, I could use a recipe. If you could spare us some soldiers to help us deal with bandits, perhaps. I'd rather happily trade whatever that is for a pioneer to help my people build. You will not tempt me with these baubles, Meridoth. Go away. Let's see who it is. We're game. Of course, I shall give you one of the best I have. You do not regret this energy is stripped from you at all. Okay, so that's +3 on the Doomsday counter, and we get a chain coif recipe, which requires 3 flawless iron. Check out the chest, giving us a midnight stone. Please help, blah, 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 only hope, blah, blah, blah. Which is literally what it says. In this inn, a farmer quickly approaches you before you can avoid him. He obviously has a problem he wants you to solve, not caring at all how sore your feet are. They are really super sore. Poached by the Sorcerer King's raiders, he says, concluding this tale of woe. You missed the first part of the story, but you can guess. Help him with whatever his problem was, or suggest he handle it on his own. Well, we'll help him with whatever fucking problem was. Farmer leads you to his farm, where sure enough, a group of Trog archers is slaying his livestock. Okay. Stinking Trog archers. Alright. And looks like we've healed between fights. Okay, that's cool. So I don't have to worry about Sir Kirsten and his health. Just that he not die, I think. Alright, you're passing. Or I could use a consumable. I could use a throwing knife. But that stuff can also be sold. Alright. Tiny poacher. Go get the tiny poacher. It dodged. Well, we're not going to have that. Go for it. Excellent. Now we send the bards right up the middle. And you will just stand there. What do you people got against Sir Kristen anyway? Jeez. Up behind you. Up in front of you. Hello, behind you. And in front of you as well. And we level. Excellent. And we got a Shadow Heart. Some lodestone. No, not more lodestone, just some lodestone. And an hourglass flag. Okay. Farmer thanks you and offers several of his sons to accompany you by way of thanks. Holy crap, man! That's not really necessary, but they seem set on it, so you shrug and accept them into your ranks. So now we have farmer sons. Okay. The Doomsday counter goes down by 4. Good. So that's something. And we have +1 fame. Alright. And there's a bandit loner army over there. Which, yeah, let's deal with that since we're in the neighborhood. Freaking bandits. Their combat rating is 20 versus my 22. This is an uncertain fight. Okay, so let's try it. Right, so there's the sons. Okay. That is Bandit Raider, Bandit Loner, Wolf, Bandit Loner, Loner, Archer, Archer, and Archer. Okay, so let's set my big guy up over here and just kind of smack you on the side, on the flank here. Alright, Wolfie. Let's set you right here. Okay, Sir Kristen, I'm going to set you right on the flank as well. All of us are ganging up on this guy. He put slow on my wolf. Alright, you. And then you... Let's have you take the side flank for now. And you can go stabby stab on the wolf. Good hit. Good hit. Farmer's sons are not doing well. Well, thank you for your contribution, farmer's sons. I think we might need to use the healing potion on my wolf. 1 use per battle. I think I have to be on the guy too. Yeah, so let's move up and... Alright, you can use this. Okay. And we'll send you over to, well, that was your action. Okay. Might want to relieve the bards. A little disappointed having lost a unit. And my wolf has taken a lot of damage. Finish him off. Thank you. Hey, you want to fight something? Try that on for size. Okay, Wolfie, you help me just finish this one off, okay? Okay. Of course, well... Bailey, no! And of course, farmer's sons. That was expensive. I get a wolf pelt, some more flawless iron, and our silver band, nectar, and clouded ruby. Well, that was expensive and unfortunate. Alright. Quick look over. Yeah. Don't have to immediately have to just come back out here again. Amulet of Haste recipe. Chain Boots recipe. And our birch scroll. Okay. Well, that was worthwhile, but there's like bandits on the road over here that need dealt with. Not doing any more there. Champion level up. Okay. So, champions level up from the XP they gain in combat. Traits they unlock give unique bonuses and new tactical battle abilities. Choose the next step in your champion's path wisely. Okay. So, +2 dodge per level. He gets Poison Dart. Hits enemy with 1 poison damage per turn for the rest of the battle with a bonus +1 damage per shard. And then Inspire. All friendly units on the battlefield get +15 to dodge, last 5 turns. I think I'm going to give him extra dodge, or I can choose Protect. Use the turn in battle to protect those around you. Extra defensive boost. That's a thing. I'm going to take the Acrobat. Right. And we have idle cities. So that means we've built our building? Yes. Okay, and I'm guessing they occupy space in this kind of area. So yeah, we have a garden here in the corner now. Okay. And if I want to work camp, that gives us extra productivity. I'm going to have a library. Each library unlocks a variety of common crafting recipes. That could be a thing. Training new units would be also useful. Because I can get my pioneer out. It's okay, basically a settler. Capable of settling new cities as well as creating or upgrading outposts. They're also pretty good at dying if you leave them undefended, as you might expect. Scout. Fast units meant for exploring the world and running away from danger. And Soldier. Basic short-range combat unit can use their shields to bash enemy units back in the combat. Okay. Let's train a soldier. Can I also build the library? I can queue it. Okay. Alright. You ready to head out? We got a looter's army to fight right over here. Their rating's 14. Looter, 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 and Wolf. Well, let's fight him. You didn't heal. Neither did you. That is interesting information. Don't like how they're wrapped around me there. No, Sir Kristen. Oh, this is going real badly. Okay. Alright, let's move you around so you can have some less of a frontage. Whoa. And you're dead. Let's kill the hell out of that one. Reduce number of units coming at me. Okay. Kinda glad I invested in dodge. And now we're dead. Well, we died. And that upgrades the Doomsday counter. And Dennis the Warrior's immobilized for 2 turns. And he'll need backup, basically, because everybody else in his team's dead. Alright. Stinking looters. It's that camp. Resources in your territory can be built on. Go to. Must have a shrine here to build to gain mana, lore, or sovereign XP. So, okay, how do I get the pioneers out? Pioneers can expand your kingdom by settling a new city or building an outpost. Cities can train units and build improvements, but only can be built on tiles with yield icons. Okay. So if I want to move them out... So there's my pioneers. Build an outpost. Paying no mind to the wails and lamentations of those who already dwelled here, you claim this land in your own kingdom. Saying an pioneer to this outpost will upgrade its defensive capabilities. Plus 5 sovereign skill points. Okay, so I don't think that did what I thought it would do. Increases the zone of control and attacks nearby enemies. Well, at least there's that, but that seems like a flub. So, sovereignty level up. Some of the magic from shards is channeled towards sovereign skill. Your sovereign skill is increased enough to choose a new ability. Choose wisely. Okay. Clairvoyance, scholarship, resource harvesting, or mentor. Scholarship will improve our ability to research stuff. But let's face it, you need resources. It's a 4X game. And we have a city level up. Your city's population has grown enough to expand into a new tile. This yield icons above each tile display the food, production, and essence that are added to your city when a tile is chosen. Well, clearly I want ones with more things on them. It's a 5. I mean, like, this is just a 1, right? This is a 5. So, meanwhile, this is the only one here that has essence. But more food and production strikes me as a good thing. Okay. So Tandis the Warrior's ready to stick his head out again. Another inn. Killing time. Local evil vanquished a little earlier in the day than you expected. You approach the inn. Unfortunately, it is still early afternoon. You are told it's too soon to check in. I'll hang out in the stable playing dice. You hang out playing dice at the stable and the stable boys. They've got homemade wine and some really filthy stories about the cow maidens that you enjoy, so you offer them all jobs. Excellent. Now I have a team of stable boys to back me up. Which is probably going to lead to their doom, but whatever. And look, a crystal charity thing. And some bandits, which will probably kill us. And you somehow failed to join my army, boys. But that's okay, because I'm not inclined on you dying right now. So let's just kind of have you just join Tandis the Warrior. There. And have we built our other army unit yet? No. Yeah, like I said, instead of dying, let's just go have you walk around over this way. We'll be picking up that unit soon, and that'll help. And that's another looter's army, but that's the damaged one we fought before. Alright. So they've been partly killed. We will want vengeance. How do I know how far I'm moving? A humble inn. Adjective. Having an uneven or regular surface. A quiet inn beckons you after a hard day of solving the world's problems. Inside you find more of the world's problems. This time in the form of a group of roughs harassing the landlord. Oh, those roughs. So we can attempt to resolve the dispute peacefully, or I can fight them off. Hey, you guys don't want to beat up on the landlord, do you? Roughs turn out to be super good kids, just searching for some direction. You give one of them a spear, he cries a little overwhelmed by his opportunity for a better life. Former roughs. Okay. Welcome aboard, really good kid. Sure. What the hell's that? Tandis the Warrior's under attack by an escaped experiment. I think we can handle this. Let's do it. Right, foul demon. Lords of Light. Yeah, get up here, stable boys. Thank you. That was an overwhelming victory. We have more flawless iron. Excellent. What if I can craft something? How do you craft? Crafting. Right, so the loot you find in chests, quests, and battles can be crafted into powerful items for your units. New and powerful recipes can also be found as loot or gained through city improvements. Right, so yeah, like the chain coif. Defense plus 4. Needs flawless iron. I have 11 of 3. Okay. And then chain boots. I have plus 3 defense. And leather gloves are plus 1 defense. And I can put them all on somebody. Return home scroll. Minor healing potions. We can make those as well. And I totally should craft minor healing potions. Okay. That way people don't have to die. Now let's make that coif. Yeah, I'll give it to Tandis the Warrior. And let's give him some boots. And some cheap leather gloves. Hey, it's better than nothing, right? We'll use up our wolf pelt, though. we'll hold off on that one. So let's see if that's actually been put through. So yeah, we now have this and this. Cool. And we have the consumables. Awesome. So let's bring you back this way, since we got that over there to deal with. So if I want to move... No indication of how far you move. What's this? New event. Enemies in my territory. Okay, I noticed that. Resources in your territory can be built on. Yeah, I saw. Right, guys. I'd like to know how far we can move towards this, but, you know, whatever. Let's see if we can just get back. Alright, it's an uncertain fight. Again, against a lot of things. Cancel. Let's see if we can slip around them. And maybe get... yeah, this guy. Thank you for joining the squad. And now we're under attack, but now we have the extra unit. Okay, so let's fight. Right. What do we got here? We got just basics. Yeah, okay, so... you walk forward and smack the crap out of him. Yep. That's a wolf. Stop dying, you guys. I command it. Alright, there's another one dead. That should finish that one. And only how many people? Oh, nah! And then the archer in the back. All right. Well, that helps. Stable boys died, but the former roughs are with us. And we got some more crafting ingredients. Okay. Yeah. Okay. And we can champion level up again. So, up from Acrobat is Brute. Tandis level and damage in units with a lower level. Okay. I kind of like this path. Yeah, okay. More damage, more resistance, more ability to avoid attacks. At least Tandis will be able to survive, right? Okay. And in crafting, I can make something new, apparently. A studded leather helm, which is good for 3 defense. But I only have the one hero, and he's already wearing the chain coif. So that's no good. We only know how to make one sword, which we don't have the materials to make. We lack the cloudy diamond. Well, I think you got the idea. I got the idea, and I've enjoyed it, and it's been nearly an hour. I might play more of this. But that's been... I don't even know anymore. Oh my god. Sorcerer King. Yes. Oh, I know it's by Stardock. Oh, there's more of them over here. Is that Ludra's army I nearly killed before? I do want vengeance. We will kill you! Yes, vengeance will be mine. You killed my original team. Okay, their next action, I'm gonna totally just like heal them. But right now, let's make sure that they're out of combat. Here, use that. Peekaboo. Okay, and the rough's leveled up, and the soldier leveled up. Awesome. We capture some more material. Good stuff. Like I said, that's been Sorcerer King. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoy this game, because I did. It's currently on sale on Steam, but it probably won't be on sale on Steam when you get around to watching this. But I picked it up for about $10. I think it normally sells for closer to $20, $25. So there you go. Looks like there's plenty to it, and it's a 4X game in the full-on 4X flavor. It seems alright, actually. Yeah. Have a great day, folks. Goodbye.